so many rivals. Where does this one rank for you?
Me personally, I definitely put this rivalry pretty high, almost to number one, because a lot of guys from my area, surrounding area, go to Auburn, and
Right.
I used to know the coaching staff pretty well until they cleared house, but Auburn's so close hometown. I definitely treat Auburn as one of my top rivalries.
You guys are facing yet again another mobile quarterback. I don't know how many it is in the games you've been playing, but it seems to be the norm these days in college football, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that's changing. There's no more of that little pocket passer. And I think Mettenberger is one of the greatest ones who can pull it off at times, because he's a hell of a quarterback. And I really see a lot of teams going after the dual threat type quarterbacks and the ones who can run like Nick Marshall can.
You're on the edge out there. It's a lot of pressure when you play a guy like this that's doing all that zone read stuff, right? I mean, what's your general mentality when you're going into a game like this? What are you thinking?
Just try not to get out leveraged by the quarterback or Nick, and if I do get out leveraged, I really want to let him go inside because I got other guys helping me. If I let him go outside, it's me and maybe one other person, and definitely think he can get me on the edge.
Right.
He's a fast cat.
What's the biggest challenge, the read or the block? Because, I mean, they go hand in hand. Obviously, they're making you.
I guess I have to say the read because he's real good at pulling it out at the last second, and he can fool you in a heartbeat.
Is LeMay doing that for the scout team? What kind of work are you getting over there?
Oh, no, I'm surprised. Now that you said it, I'm surprised LeMay wasn't back there. We had some other guys doing it. We rotated out a little bit, but I really wouldn't figure LeMay being back there.
Any names? Who was doing it?
I think we threw a defensive guy over there at one point. I guess we didn't want to hurt the quarterback or something. I can't even remember who was back there today.
Do you feel pretty good about you guys' ability to defend this? I mean, obviously you guys are good against a run, but they kind of take it to another stratosphere, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's just to this game, especially, we just have to focus on doing your job. If you got this gap, if you got this read, or if you have to take this person, you take that person. You take that running back. You take that quarterback, or you just really have to commit to your read because they do a lot of motioning, got like a lot of misdirection type stuff. It sort of reminds me of Clemson just a little bit, and I mean, you just really have to hone in and just do your job.
Are you guys talking anymore about the SEC East, or is that really not much to talk about?
It hadn't been much talk about it today because we've really been focusing on Auburn because they are definitely a hell of a team, and we definitely really need to focus on them this week.
Would you say stopping the run is an underrated part of your game?
Oh, you repeat that?
Would you say stopping the run is an underrated part of your game?
Don't really know how to. I'm confused on how to answer that.
You stop the run
address?
better than you're given credit for. I mean, you're known as a pass.
Right.
My
Just the position you play.
I guess you could say. I mean, I just do my job. If my job's eating up a couple blocks or spilling the fullback, cutting the guard, I do it. It's just that's just what it comes with playing outside linebacker in football.
When you've got quarterbacks like Nick Marshall and Tyler Murphy at Florida that run around like that, how much different do you guys prepare during the week for you specifically, since you'll be working the edge like that?
I just focus on just not running just flat out at a certain point because, Nick's a guy, if you run at his, if you don't run up towards the upfield shoulder, he's going to shake you in a heartbeat. And I looked on film, and there's some guy. Sometimes he should have gave it away, but he just took it because he knew he could beat the end off the edge. And I feel like he's going to come in with that concept because I'm a bigger guy, about 260. I know he's probably going to think at times he can just pull it and get out. I just got to come in with good footwork and just break down and try not to let him get outside.
How much more exhausting is it for you specifically? You're going to be doing a lot more chasing than trying to get behind the offensive line there, but do you expect a more exhausting game for you?
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely going to be something that's going to happen, and I feel like that's why we've been subbing this week and last week. Because I feel like last week was preparation for this one, and I feel like we're going to have to go full speed. You're going to have to chase things down because they're going to cut it back, and if you keep chasing it down, you'll be there. And if I get tired, I'll just sub out and get a Flo or another guy in.
You joked around how cold it was when you first came out here, but do you kind of prefer to play games in the cold? Can you go a little longer? Is it?
Yeah, you don't get tired. That's really another aspect. That's one thing I like, but the only downside to it is that your hands are cold, and if you ever get, Yeah, I would say that. That's what I do like playing the cold in that aspect, but overall, I'd still rather be in the warm.